welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be my June, July, August empties. I have a gigantic basket. I don't remember what stuff was in June, what was July, what was August. Honestly, I have not had that much time to just I haven't had any time to just sit down and film a video. I do apologize for that. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna go ahead and film this, but I will most likely, after I do this intro, I'm gonna go ahead and separate this basket into makeup empties, skincare empties. I'm gonna split it into categories. So I think I'm gonna do part one is gonna be makeup and skincare, which I think this will be part one. And then part two, which I will upload a couple days after, will be hair care and body care, like that kind of stuff. This is gonna be the intro for both videos, so if you're new here, I hope you do subscribe, and if you're interested in my June, July, August empties, please keep on watching. I have been trying to hit a goal of $2,000 for 2019 in empties. I wanted to use as much products as possible. I don't know where I'm at by the end of May. I don't remember what was my total, but I will have it in the description box, my total for June, July, and August for part one. And then when I upload part two, in that description box I will have June, July, August part two total, and then the total for the year. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Actually, I'm gonna need to take a break, separate this stuff, and then I'll be back and I'll show you my empties and what do I think about the stuff that I've used up and if I would repurchase or not. Let's go ahead and get started with makeup and skincare empties. I'm gonna go ahead and do the skincare empties, and with skincare empties I included makeup remover stuff. The first thing that I did finish is this Miniso makeup remover wipes watermelon. I actually did not use these on my face. I used them for removing swatches. They were pretty good. I believe I got those in a random store in the mall. I don't think that I will repurchase. I just usually pick up whatever I find at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, or Ross. So this was a purchase. It was good. I used it, but I'm not gonna pick it up. The other empties that I have that's considered makeup or makeup related is these Shiseido facial cotton, the squares things. These were pretty good. They have raised the price now. If I find them or if I can get them on a sale, I do buy them, but I'm not gonna buy it at this point. I do have a couple more cotton rounds that I picked up from, I had a giant box from Costco, so I'm still working through that, but I might repurchase these. These are pretty good. Makeup removers. I do have these Almay Makeup Free Zone, the eye makeup remover pads. I really did not like these on my eyes. I do wear a lot of eye makeup, especially mascara, and I found that these did not really remove very well. I did use them for removing swatches again, so that's what I use these for. I will not repurchase these. Do I have more makeup removers? Oh yes, I do. I have a couple more. Oh goodness. Fourth Ray, and this is the cleansing oil. I had received this, I think it was a gift with purchase when I placed an order from ColourPop. The cleansing oil, I did really like it, but I found was it the cleansing oil? No, it was the gel. So I have the cleansing oil and I have the gel cleanser. If I get any little product of the gel cleanser in my eye, they burnt like crazy and they hurt for a really long time. I did like the cleansing oil. I might consider repurchasing it. Again, not in the market for buying any of that at this point, but the gel cleanser I did not like. I do remember it had a really nice smell. I think it was kind of like a watermelon smell, so I do remember that, but other than that, there was really hurt my eyes when it got in my eyes. It did clean pretty well, but I'm not gonna pick up the gel cleanser. The oil, like I said, I might do it. I do have another oil. Was this I think this was oil on top and cleanser in the bottom. This is Dior Hydra Life Triple Impact Makeup Remover. Cleanse, Soothe, and Beautify. I traveled with this. I took it with me one time when I was going on travels. You shake it and then you rub it all over the face, or you put it on a cotton swab and then you wipe it. Not cotton swab, cotton round, and then you clean the face with it. It was okay. I don't know what the full price of this item is. I would expect it to be a little bit expensive, so I don't know. I do have other makeup cleansers that I do really like that are in a decent price range, so I don't know that this is a must for me. A makeup cleanser that I just could not wait to get rid of and use up. I should have decluttered it. There's a little bit left in here. It was kind of really impossible to get out anyways. But so the way I use this, I tried it as a makeup cleanser. By the way, this is the First Aid Beauty Coconut Micellar Makeup Melter. No, I would not recommend this to anybody. It was horrible. It barely removed any makeup. So the point is, like, you pump, it says like 1 or 2 pumps. 2 pumps, and then you like clean your skin, you rub your makeup for 15 to 20 seconds, and then you rinse and ta-da, clean. Hell no. Even if you had like the little tiny bit of makeup on, I would not recommend this guy. It really did not remove anything. So what I ended up doing, instead of like using it on dry face, I would pump a little bit on like a cotton round, and then I would use it to like pre-cleanse and then go in with a gel cleanser. It was okay like that, but I needed a lot of product. And then when you use a lot of product of this, it does leave a residue on the face. So it wasn't like really something that I enjoyed using. I just used it just to use it and be done with it. I would not recommend it. I will not repurchase it. You can tell there's a little bit left in the bottle. Like I had it, I think it was on its side or something in the basket. So there's a little bit left in here. I'm not even gonna bother. It wouldn't pump out anyways. So it's not something that I will be using. Another face wash, and this was actually, I did really enjoy this guy quite a bit. This is the Fresh Sugar Strawberry Exfoliating Face Wash. Again, I had been traveling a lot, so I've been using a lot of stuff like this, like travel friendly items like this. I did take this with me on multiple trips. I wouldn't use it when I'm at home, but I would take it with me when on a trip. First of all, it smelled absolutely amazing, like just brown sugar, not too much of strawberry scent, but it was like it had that brown sugar, and that's what it was. It's like kind of like a brown sugar. It says like to apply a little bit and like scrub it until the sugar melts on your face, and then you wash it. I did use it as a second cleanse. I would go in with an oil first or a balm, and then I would use this. I really liked it. It did exfoliate, but it wasn't so rough, and it just left my skin feeling really nicely. It was a nice experience using it, kind of like using a lip scrub, a sugar scrub on your lips. Very similar, but this was for the face, and it actually did like melt and turn into kind of like an oil a little bit. I did really enjoy it. This is something I would consider buying in the future, or I would recommend. I think that might be it for makeup cleansers. Let's go ahead and do like face masks, and then like oh, I do have another makeup cleanser. This is the Julep Love Your Bare Face Hydrating Cleansing Oil. This was like a little thing. It was like a little plasticky bottle, very small. I think it was only one-time use. I did really like it, but now Julep is no longer at was it Ulta? So it's no longer there. Can't buy it, but I did really enjoy it. I happen to like cleansing oil more than cleansing balms. Now let's go ahead and get into face masks, eye masks, like creams, face creams, that kind of stuff. I do have a Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. This was just easy to travel with. It's not my absolute favorite, but I did use it. I have a couple more of these that I just need to finish up. I do have Wonder Beauty Baggage Claim Gold Eye Masks. These are actually really nice. I would pop them in the fridge or the freezer for a little bit before I use them, and then just like put them under the eyes. They're very, I don't notice like a big difference, but they just feel good. And I did enjoy them to like, what's the word? Pamper myself. Have a Sephora Green Tea Face Mask. This is a mattifying and anti-blemish. I don't remember where I thought of this. A face mask like this, I just use them just for the fun of it. I think it was nice. It was hydrating, didn't really bother my skin or anything like that, but I don't remember if it was like mattifying. Peter Thomas Roth Unwrinkled 24 Karat Gold Intense Wrinkle Sheet Mask. A long ass name. I remember I got this as a gift with purchase when I bought something from Peter Thomas Roth a while ago, and thank God it wasn't expired yet. I might have 2 or 3 of these left. They're really expensive. I don't know. I don't know that I saw anything different. I don't know if I don't know if they're being sold at this point. I tried to look them up and it was kind of hard finding them on their website or on Sephora. They had them at Sephora and that's when I got it as a gift with purchase, but I can't find it anymore. I don't know. They're just okay. I'm gonna use the ones that I have left, but it's okay. I don't know what the brand, Therapeutic K Aesthetics, Earth Therapeutics, and this is translucent pure gel facial sheet mask with rejuvenating retinol and collagen. Again, another face mask. It was nice. Those are just kind of like, I just need to unwind a little bit, relax. I would put those on. I have a Leaders in Solution balancing recovery mask. Again, I don't know what I thought of it, honestly. And then the last one is the Glam Glow Bubble Sheet. These kind of feel like that sensation that you have on your skin, like your skin is bubbling. I'm not a big fan of that sensation or that sound, like you can hear it popping. But I remember, I think I really actually enjoyed this one out of all of them. I enjoyed this one, like the way it left my skin feeling more than the rest of them. But that sound and that sensation is kind of like, ugh. I do have more more masks. We'll just say that. Tatcha Violent C Radiance Mask. This is a little guy, little sample. I think I got this. It wasn't a gift with purchase. It was a kit, like a Tatcha kit that came with, I want to say like the cleansing oil and something. Anyway, this came in it. This was really nice. I actually got, I would say maybe 5 or 6 uses out of this little jar, and it did leave my skin like a little bit brighter. Perfect for before makeup, like if I have some sort of occasion. It was really good. I did enjoy this one. Mario Badescu Rose Hip Mask, and I did not like this guy at all. It was kind of like, it was white and it was kind of like I want to say maybe like a clay, but a very greasy clay. It left a very thick film on my face after I used it. Like I had to go in with a cleanser after using it. I did not like it. It could be the fact that this is meant for combination dry and sensitive skin. I do have more of like I do have a combination oily skin, so I don't know that this was intended for my skin type. I just did not like it. I would not repurchase it. I would not recommend it for someone who has a little bit of an oily skin. Maybe if you really need a lot of hydration to your skin, this would be good, but it still wasn't hydrating. It just was like greasy feeling. Okay, another face mask, Formula 10.0.6. This is the 3 times Sublime 3-in-1 Blackhead Wash, Scrub, and Mask. I did use this guy as a mask. It was a lot like larger particles in it, so it would have been too harsh to use a face scrub. As a scrub, yeah, but as a wash it would have been a little bit too hard. Maybe I used it like once or twice as a wash, but then I just started using it as a mask and I liked it better as a mask. Did I see a difference in my blackheads? I don't know. I don't have like a problem with blackheads, but I just used it and it was nice. It wasn't anything spectacular, but it wasn't anything that I'm like, oh, I can't wait to be done with it. I have a Lancome Brenergy Lift Multi-Action Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 15 Lifting and Firming Cream, all skin types. Wowza. This was actually really nice, but it had to be used on days that I wasn't wearing any makeup, because if I was gonna wear makeup after this, my makeup was gonna feel really heavy. It was gonna break down really quickly. But I did enjoy it on days where I felt like, okay, my skin needs a little bit more TLC. It did have a scent, like an older kind of scent. I think this is probably intended for older, like more mature skin. I don't have a lot of problem with like saggy skin or anything like that, because it says lift and firm. But I did really enjoy it. Like my skin definitely enjoyed how rich this cream was. But to say that I noticed a difference, I can't tell you. This is an empty that really surprised me. I didn't know I was so close to finishing this product, and last night when I went to use it and I kept pumping and like nothing would come out. I was like, this can be like, it can't be empty, but I guess it's empty. This is Peter Thomas Roth, the Camu Power C30 Vitamin C Brightening Moisturizer. This is the one thing that I did buy from Peter Thomas Roth, and I got these for free. They had like some sort of skin event at Sephora when I bought it, and then they had a representative from them, so I bought this, and then she gave me the mask for free. I really enjoyed this at night. It says that you can use it both night and like during the day and the night, twice daily. I did not like it again during the day because again it was very rich, a little bit thick, so it didn't sit very well under my makeup. I usually like more of a jelly kind of, like a cream to gel, gel to water, that kind of like face stuff. I like that better before makeup because it just sucks in. It's not thick or heavy, but I did really like it at night, and I would definitely like feel a difference, like if my skin was a little bit dehydrated or if I've used too much retinol. I would put this guy on, and then I would wake up the next morning and my skin would feel very like plumped and hydrated, glowy. I did really like it. Again, I don't see it on Sephora's website at this point. I know Peter Thomas Roth website had them, and they've been doing like random sales on them, but I think they have like a different one now in their line, but I did really like it. Okay, I think that is it for kind of like skin care. Let's get into makeup. Let's do, I have two little perfume empties. One is by MAC, and this is the Ruby Woo like little perfume. It was very strong. It's more appropriate for winter time, but I did go ahead and use it up. And I have a Versace Bright Crystal. I really like this one. I do have I think like a 1 ounce bottle of this, so I do really like it. This was handy again to take on travel, and just, it smelled really good. I did enjoy it. I do have now let's do makeup. I do have a little foundation empty, and this is the Laura Mercier I don't know what the foundation is called again, but it's like the one with the gold lid on it. And this was the shade 2N2. I had gotten the sample from Sephora. I really like the foundation, but the shade was not right for me, but it's gone. It was more on the like really pinky tone. I do have another little sample. Some of these stuff are in project pans. I didn't want to think about which project they're in. I'm just doing empties now, and then when I do updates for my project pans, you might see some of these items pop up again, so just FYI. For example, this guy, the MAC Strobe Cream in Gold. I think this wasn't a project pan. This might have been in my 2019. I finished this guy. I did really enjoy it. I do like these a lot from MAC. I do have a couple of like the luxe size samples. I do like them as a primer, illuminator, all-in-one. I really enjoy them. So this guy's empty. Okay, I do have two more little primers. I think I had one more. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Three baby primers. Benefit the Professional Pearl Primer. Wasn't my favorite. It was okay. I went ahead and used it. I would use very little bit because I only have a little bit problem with my pores here. That's where I would use this guy. It was okay. I do have the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer Perfecting Base. Again, this was an okay item. It did, like, when it dries down, it kind of leaves a little bit of a powdery feel to the face. It wasn't my absolute favorite primer to use, but I did go ahead and use it up. And then I do have a Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. This was really nice. Sometimes I would just skip my moisturizer and put quite a bit of this guy to kind of like moisturize and prime. It was good. I use it for that. And again, those are just handy for travel. Especially if I'm flying somewhere, this Hangover RX was really nice because it just, my skin would need a little bit more of kind of like, you know, just a little bit more. So that was good. I do have a couple mist empties. I do have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I love this guy. I do use it as a primer mist. I do use it after I put, like, after all of my makeup, I'll put this guy and then I'll follow it with a different setting spray. I really like it. I do have a couple backups of this guy. I do have like various scents, but I do like this guy. I would repurchase it and I would definitely recommend it. other mist that I do have, and again, this is something that I absolutely love. This is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. So I would use this guy, and then I'll follow it with this guy, and then it's just like my makeup was just like shoop into my face. I'll stay all day. When I do blot, it doesn't remove too much of like the foundation or the powder, so it was really good. I did really enjoy it, and again, that's something that I have a backup of, or multiple backups of. Another setting spray, this is the Ulta Beauty Matte Makeup Setting Spray. Again, this was really nice. I don't notice, or I didn't notice that it was like overly mattifying or that my face stayed matte throughout the day, but it's just so convenient for travel. It's like the perfect size bottle. I do want to keep this bottle and refill it for future times. I do have two mascaras. I have the ColourPop Volumizing Mascara, the BFF Volumizing Mascara, and this is black on black. It's stunning, very volumizing. It does give you those spidery lashes, but I really like that, so I did really enjoy this. I do have one in blue that I really need to get into. And then I have the Essence I Heart Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. This is definitely like extreme volumizing mascara. It does need a little bit more work, otherwise you're just gonna end up like globby lashes. But I did really enjoy it, and I do have a couple more of these, and I would recommend it. And I think it's like $3 or $4, so really affordable. I have two lipstick empties. I have a Makeup Forever in the shade is, I want to say N9. This is Rouge Artist Natural. There's a little tiny bit left in this guy, but I'm calling it done because I do notice a little bit of a difference in the texture and the smell of it. I don't want to use it anymore. I have used enough of it. I'm happy to be done with it. And I do have this LOC Tati Wildest Dreams Vibrant Matte Lipstick, and this was the shade, I guess, Wildest Dreams. This was a beautiful red. This was a collab with one of the beauty boxes and Tati, so a long time ago. I do have a brow pencil that's finally done. I hated it. I will not repurchase it. I would rather just spend the money and buy the Anastasia Brow Wiz, or even the, what's the one I'm using now? Like the one by Benefit. Yeah, I did not like this. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil, and this is the shade Brunette. First of all, it was a little bit more red than I like. And I just did not like it. There was just something about it that I did not like. I couldn't wait to finish it. It did drag on for a really long time, but I'm glad to be done with it. Another makeup empty is the Maybelline Fit Me Press Powder. Yay! Did it! I finally finished this guy, and this is in the shade 225 Medium Buff. This was in a project. I had repressed it, and then it's finally empty, and I'm so happy to be done with it. It did really last forever. I did like it towards the end. I really liked it, and I started having like the fear of like, oh my god, this guy is almost gone. It had a little bit of illumination, which I hadn't noticed at first, but then the more I used it, I was like, okay, I really like this guy. I will not be picking it up, but I might at some point. I actually really enjoyed it. I do have a couple of the loose Fit Me powders, so I would like to work through these, but I do like combination of both loose and press. I like the press more for all over my face, and then the loose for under my eyes, but I'm good either way. But I kind of do miss this guy. Then the last item that's kind of like, is it makeup? Is it skincare? What is it? And this is the Grande Lash MD Lash Enhancing Serum. Every 3 months, you guys, it's gonna be one of these empties. I love these. I use it every night. Sometimes I skip like every other night, but I love this guy. It does definitely make my lashes longer. I don't have to wear falsies. I haven't worn falsies in months, but today I did because my friend Valerie sent me these lashes, and they're the Huda Beauty Samantha lashes, and I just wanted to wear them. I couldn't wait to wear them, so I did it. Anyways, I haven't worn lashes in so long because of this guy. I definitely recommend it. I did already buy a second one, so I will not go without this guy. Okay, this is the end of part one. I feel like this is also gonna be probably like 20-30 minutes. Stay tuned for part two, which I will be filming right now anyways. If you made it all the way to here, thank you so much for watching. Check the description box for my totals for this part one, like what my total was for all of these, and I'll have a running total of how much I've spent for the whole year and how far away I'm from my $2,000 goal. Again, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for part two. It will be coming up in a couple days, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.